Hello, hello, hello. So this is my first live. Someone had reached out to me and she wants to learn how to make bows. She wanted me to do a live tonight because she wants to be able to make these fancy bows for her candy apples and some of her Mother Day treats. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video. And for those who still need to learn, you can watch as well. I always encourage everyone to go to Walmart and get some type of ribbon, 1.5 inches to practice with. It could be satin, polyester, whatever. Just get something to practice with. So this is 1.5 inches. Something that I purchased from Walmart. Let's see, I don't think it has a price on here. It was probably like 99 cents, I think $1, something like that. Okay, so let me make sure I can see the chat. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and just cut your ribbon about, if you are a beginner, about 14 inches here. I'm going to cut about 14 inches so I have enough room. You can use this as your guide. So it looks like I have enough ribbon for about 3 more bows, maybe 4 more. Okay. Anyways, okay, so I got that cut out. Okay, so what you want to do first is you're going to use only these 2 fingers, your index and your middle finger. You're going to have enough tail. You're going to let some of this ribbon hang down. You're going to let it hang down for your tail, okay? And you're just going to wrap the ribbon around these 2 fingers twice. So 1 and 2. So I'm just straightening it out. So I'm going to do that one more time. So you're going to wrap the ribbon. You're going to leave some tail hanging. You're going to leave some ribbon hanging. And the purpose of that is so you can have a tail. Okay, so you're going to wrap the ribbon around your index and your middle finger twice. 1 and 2. Okay? You're going to go in between your index and middle finger down here at the bottom where it connects like a V. So you're going to push after you wrap twice, you're going to take this ribbon and you're going to push through your index and your middle finger. You're going to push that ribbon through. And you're going to pull it out. Okay? So when you get to this step, you just bring this ribbon. Hold on, guys. It's coming off my little fat fingers here. So you're going to bring the ribbon in between the 2. Okay, you're going to, when you pull it through, you're going to bring this ribbon down to form your bow. Right here, you're pretty much done. You're almost done. All you have to do is turn your fingers over. There's a flap that you're going to tuck. This little flap right here. See that little flap? Let me get my scissors. This flap right here. After you pull that ribbon to form your bow, you're going to tuck this, not down here, but come back to the bottom. You're going to tuck it underneath. See this flap? That flap right here. You're going to tuck this underneath the flap. You got to tuck it underneath because it needs to hold on to something. And you're just going to pull it. When you pull it, you're going to pull the bow, the ribbon up to form the bow, to lock it. Put your thumb right here in the middle to hold it and pull down. And you have your bow. Okay, you have your bow. And you're just going to cut your tails. You're going to go up and cut. And then you're going to go down. And cut. Okay, and right here, you just take a lighter. Let's see, what did I do with my lighter? I've misplaced my lighter. Okay. You're just going to burn the ends so your ribbon doesn't unravel. Okay. Then, let me get this straightened out. Okay. Say you have a candy apple, okay? You have a bling stick or your straw or whatever you have. Make sure your stick is already in your apple and you have dipped your apple or on your treat. Once your stick is on the treat, you do your bow last. And all you do is you put a dab of hot glue on the back. Just a dab. It doesn't take much. And you stick it just stick it on the treat stick or your candy apple stick. And I got glue. Let's see. I have too much glue here. Okay. And there's your treat stick. And you can fluff. I didn't fluff out the bow, but you can fluff this out. Okay. And I need something to fluff this out because my fingers are a little too fat to go in. And you just fluff it out. And you straighten it up. And there's your treat stick. Okay. So, do you have any questions? Do anyone have any questions? Okay, so this one I am going to do this one a little different. So say you want your tails to have that little cut in the middle. So I am going to smooth this out the way. So I am going to do the same steps. I am going to wrap the ribbon around these two fingers twice. Okay, so and make sure you leave tail. So 1, and 2. Okay. Now, remember, you're going to take this and tuck it. You're going to push it through. You're just pushing it through. Look at this. You're almost done. Okay. And you take your ribbon and form your bow. Okay, straighten it out. Form your bow. You take this and you go up under the flap. Okay, and pull. You pull this up. You pull it up and down. I don't think this one was. You pull it up and down, and there's the bow. We'll make this one fluff it out. You can fluff it out. I'm going to make this one with no tails. So if you don't want any tail on your bow, you just cut the tails off. Kind of screw that one up. Okay, so you cut the tail off and then you take your lighter. You take your lighter and you burn the ends. You burn the tail ends. So the bow with no tail, you cut those tails and you burn the ends so your bow doesn't unravel. So there's your bow. I kind of screw this one up. So I kind of cut it. But that's your bow with no tail. This is your bow with the tail. So let's do another one. So you leave enough ribbon if you're going to make a bow with a tail, you're going to leave some ribbon hanging. You're going to take the ribbon and wrap it around those two fingers twice. So 1, 2. Okay. This is how it should be looking. You hold on to this ribbon and you just tuck it in between the two fingers. So you're going to push it through, basically. You're just pushing this through. And you're going to pull this ribbon up and bring it over to form your bow. And just straighten it out some. Basically, you're going to pull it over. But hold on. I have to straighten it out. Okay. You're almost done. And you take this. Once you pull it through, bring it over. You take this. Once you bring it over, you take this ribbon and you tuck it underneath that flap right there. So once you tuck it underneath the flap, you just pull it up. You just pull this part up and pull down. So you pull up and then you pull it down. Okay, so let me show you a way to cut your ends. Okay. Let me give you like, okay. So you can just cut a piece of ribbon. So say you want your ends to have that upside down V look. And you can just take some ribbon. I'm just cutting the ends here. You can just take some ribbon and practice. So say you want your bows to have that upside down V look. You take the ribbon and you fold it. And I'm going to show you here in a little bit. So first you take your ribbon and you fold it. So where the flaps are, you're going to cut, you're going to go to the corner and you're going to cut up. And that will give you, that will make your tail look like that. So I hope I'm not going too fast. So with that bow that I just had, that I just made, first I am going to cut the ribbon even. Okay. Now I am going to fold. Make a crease. Oh, I got some little strings here. Let me cut those off. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I don't know why this is doing this. Okay. Basically, I'm trying to cut. See where this is unraveling? That's why it's important to burn your ends. Okay, so you fold your ribbon, and then you're going to cut up. You're going to cut up towards the crease to make that V. Here's your V. There's your V. I'm going to make one a little better. So, do anyone have any questions? Type in the chat section if you have any questions. I came on tonight, so just in case someone needed, to ask any questions about these bows, because I know you guys have your treats for Mother's Day to do. Anyone have any questions? Let me make sure I'm not. Let's see. Hello. Okay. So do anyone have any questions? I guess not. Okay, before I move on. Okay. So we're going to do this one more time. You're going to wrap the ribbon twice around your index and your middle finger. 1 and 2. My hands, sometimes it's hard for this ribbon to stay around my fingers because my fingers are short and fat. So basically, again, you have your tail hanging and you're going to wrap around your 2 fingers twice. 1 and 2. Okay. Now you're going to take this and you're going to tuck it in between the 2 fingers. You're going to push it through the 2 fingers. And then you're going to pull. You're just going to bring this up to form your bow. Then you're going to take this. You're going to take this part. You're not going to do anything at all with that part. You're not going to do anything with that but hold it with your thumb. So you're going to take that, and once you bring it over, you're going to take it and tuck it underneath this little flap. And pull up and pull down. There's your bow. Then you take your bow and you can fluff it out. And then you can take your bow and cut your tails however you want them. can cut up. And you can cut down on the other side slantways. And then you take your lighter and you burn your ends to prevent the ribbon from unraveling. And that's it. So I am going to sit here a few seconds before I end this live to see if anyone has any questions on how to make your bows for your treats and your candy apples. I went to Walmart today. I had to get some strawberries so I can dip some strawberries. And this year, those strawberries are huge. I mean, when I say huge, those strawberries are pretty big. So you all, I think they're big everywhere. So I'm pretty much done. If you don't have any questions, I am going to go ahead and end this live. And you guys have a great weekend. I'll be back on anyways, Saturday and Sunday, but I wanted to come on tonight because someone had reached out to me about how to make bows. She wanted me to go live and, you know, just to see what she was doing wrong. So I hope you guys got it. I'm going to go ahead and get off this live because I have a lot of candy apples to dip for Mother's Day and a lot of strawberries. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. I'll upload a video, and I really do have a great treat for you guys tomorrow and Sunday as well. Bye-bye.